Hello, Clive Tompkins reporting for the Finance News Network. Joining me from Australian-based wagering company TopBetta Holdings is Managing Director Todd Buckingham. Todd, welcome.
Thanks, Clive. Thanks for having us.
Todd, for investors not familiar with TopBetta Holdings, can you introduce the company?
TopBetta is a Newcastle-based company. Obviously, we've just listed on the stock market. The business itself is an online wagering platform. We've created some unique products on the platform where we've got fantasy wagering, where punters can compete against each other rather than compete against the bookmaker. We have all of our traditional wagering products on there that you'd find on a betting site, but predominantly we focus on the fantasy component of the wagering.
Thanks. And Todd, for investors that participated in the IPO, what price did you start trading?
It started trading at 19 cents.
Todd, the listing raised $6 million. What value does that put on the company and where are the funds going?
Yeah, the $6 million gave us a market cap of around 19 million. The money and the funds will actually be predominantly for marketing purposes to build up. Now that we've launched the products into the market, it's now time to start marketing. So predominantly the funds will be used to get the products out there. So
Todd, can you tell us about the business model?
Yeah, certainly, Clive. The business has got three real components to it. There's the online wagering, which is traditional wagering. We've also got content, premium content. We've got the fantasy wagering. The traditional wagering is really there for support for the other businesses, the other parts of the business. Our premium content is all about providing expert tips and expert advice to our punters and our followers. So we've got third-party providers, guys that are professional punters, guys that have been in the industry for many, many years that actually provide expert advice back to our users. And the main part of our business is our fantasy wagering platform, which we have built. It is an engagement platform where people can get on there and talk to each other, comment, check leaderboards. It's got a real social environment to the platform, and it really gives value for money back to the punter. So rather than the punter taking his $100 down to the tab and blowing on a weekend, he can have a real good day on the punt and have an engaged experience across the platform.
So Todd, can you tell us a bit more about the unique features of the fantasy platform?
Look, the platform has been built from scratch. It's a proprietary built platform. We decided to build the complete technical stack ourselves, from the database level right through to the consumer-facing products. It allows us to do much more things than you can when you're buying third-party platforms off the shelf. We can expand and add features. Our fantasy tournaments are very unique in the market in the fact that you can get on there and you can be chatting to each other and have that real social aspect of when you're on there having a bet on a weekend. So we like to call our customers weekend warriors, those guys that get in there on the weekend and have a go and want to have a punt just for the weekend, but they're not serious punters. You can get on there and enjoy it a lot more than what you can on a traditional wagering platform.
And Todd, what is the size of the fantasy betting market and what markets or countries are you targeting?
Look, Clive, predominantly we'll be concentrating on the Australian market. We think there's a big market here for us. If you compare it to the US market, fantasy wagering or fantasy betting in the US is about a $3 billion market. So, just in comparison to sheer size, then that would say that Australia is a $150 to $200 million market, which is basically untapped at the moment. So there's no one doing this in Australia at the moment, so we're going to be trying to tap into that market.
Last question, Todd. Where would you like to see TopBetta Holdings this time next year?
Yeah, look, we've only just launched the new platform on October the 5th, so we're really starting from ground zero. We've got a lot of growth in the business and we've got a lot of growth in the industry as well. This time next year, we would like TopBetta to be synonymous with the word fantasy betting in Australia, so more people know about it, and the business obviously to grow, hold some really big tournaments and again, get us out there in the market so that people know who TopBetta are.
Todd Buckingham, congratulations on the listing and best of luck.
Thanks very much, Clive. Thanks for having me.